We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Today opens up a Pleiadian porthole, a three-day conjunction between our moon and the Pleiades today. We're already in the Lion's Gate porthole too, which is a huge gateway for twin flames. Basically, it speeds up the energy and accelerates things, and this will help you a ton no matter where you're at in your twin flame process that you're going through within your ascension, as twin flames are working through each their own ascension process too. Powerful energies coming at us as the sun aligns with Sirius, the earth, and even Orion's belt. Sirius brings a ton of good luck, good fortune, and even abundance. It's a very positive energy flooding the planet right now, but it also has a lot to do with our spiritual and even karmic soul's path or soul's destiny too, which are huge themes kind of coming in. The planet is being flooded with a lot of galactic energies and a lot of light codes right now. Expect powerful spiritual downloads, messages, and insights as you align with these high frequency energies right now. But we're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for the divine feminine. I see, I help so many people across the Twin Flame Collective. I see a lot of people trying to avoid the healing work, and that's okay, because oftentimes you don't know what that healing work is if you've never been through something before, and your twin flame is going to, activate a whole new process with you. So the ones that are avoiding doing the deeper healing work, you're noticing your twin flame, this is for the feminine, masculine, might be acting avoidant or running too. So this is so that you can actually do that healing work that is required. I see so many people spinning out. This is the ego, like trying to get into union, and it's like your way isn't working. Time to really go within instead of, I don't want to say chasing after the external too, no matter where you're at in the process. This is just for those people in the collective that are going through this right now. Your twin flame is going to mirror a lot of things to you about yourself that you may need to work on fixing and healing to show you what to be doing too. Okay, this is just a general reading. Do the one-on-one calls on my website. They're going to help you a ton. You can do those calls. I'll take these cards on. You can do those calls as often as you need them. They're going to help you a ton with your own specific situation too, and what is kind of going on for you. So I always say do more of those calls. You can just book a reading on my website if you need a phone call with me. I do tons of healings, clearings, and activation work. And then it's like a lot of people getting readings, but you know after a minute of what's going on, and then you have to heal. So I recommend, as an energy worker, for you guys to be doing more healing sessions. I have tons of clearings, healings, and activation work on my website. I also do twin flame coaching, which I have designed after helping so many people of exactly what comes up specifically for twin flames that you need to heal to get into union. So it's great for working you through the process, especially if you've run into a separation, run into problems, and things like that. So really great no matter where you're at in the process. Recommending doing that twin flame coaching too on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Let's go ahead and start with a reading for the divine feminine. Divine masculine, if you're watching, direct messages from your feminine. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't know how to let you go. Okay, this is like the twin flame connection doesn't go away like other connections. I always describe it like it's there, and I want to say energetically on the higher, but also in the background. I did a fascinating call with someone yesterday, and they were telling me, they went and did something very spiritual, and when they did tap in, it was their twin flame was there, right? Okay, so in these spiritual spaces, you're going to connect a lot with your twin flame, and we notice that. You go into the lower, we disconnect, we get into the higher spiritual. Your twin flame very much comes into focus, whether here in the physical on earth or even in the higher spiritual realms too. Even if your twin flame is not around you, you may do many different timelines through many different lifetimes. They are very much around you in the spiritual, and they have all eyes on you right now, whether from afar, watching your socials, or even in the spiritual, as they are trying to help you from the spiritual too. So you're probably going to be feeling your twin flame a little bit extra, whether this is getting a lot of spiritual 5D messages and downloads, or here in the physical. So the Lion's Gate porthole is a huge reunion and union porthole, you guys are going to be very, very drawn to each other during this time. This is where serendipitous encounters come into. This could be fated meetings, whether you were meant to meet this person the first time, or the coming back together places as your destinies are very intertwined too. So we have a lot of very positive energies with the Lion's Gate porthole. They help both twin flames to heal your heart chakra, to open up your heart chakra, but to be brave enough to follow your heart. So whether these energies are helping you to release blockages within your heart chakra or within your connection, to heal certain things, or even to open up to love with this person, or even to heal the connection, as oftentimes old baggage can really throw off union and get in the way too. And that can happen as the energies are very high and they trigger old wounds and certain things that need to be dealt with on each side of things too. So all twin flames have gone through a lot of this too, and a lot of this energetic process that you go through kind of past the physical too. Both twin flames will be missing each other a lot. For those that are in separation right now, you're going through something that only you and your twin flame understand. Like the people around you don't get it. You'll notice that, right? The people around you, number one, don't get it. It's something that you and your twin flame have gone through. If you're in a separation, you've both been healing from and experiencing a profound loss. I had a lot of comments on my Facebook page talking about there's many twin flames have actually lost their twin flame and that are on the other side too. That's a whole nother topic though. But whatever separation form that separation has taken place, it could be in this lifetime and just being apart, or whatever it is, or even on the other side when we go through this too. There are spaces that twin flames will separate that can be very challenging because you're missing this person on such a deeper level too, and you're always longing for this person, thinking about this person, and that loss can be profound. It can trigger a lot of energies to clear and to deal with. Okay, so we have a lot of karmic interference in this connection. You both have had so many, I don't want to say forces, we'll say people, situations that are trying to keep you apart, or have if they've won. And things like that. There's a huge karmic clearing coming up with this Lion's Gate porthole. Divine Feminine, make sure you're clearing things on your side. I'm going to make a joke about it. I had like 2 medium ugly guys in my inbox trying to chat me, and I just went on a blocking spree today, and I'm so glad. I'm not in the mood, like you're going to notice, and this will go for a theme coming up on both sides. If you have people trying to date you and you've already met your twin flame, and this isn't for everyone, but I'm thinking of another conversation I had with another twin flame yesterday. You're not going to be interested, like no one's going to compare to your twin flame at all, right? And you're not interested in people coming to use your energy or try to date you for nothing, and the karmic connections and things like that. You're not engaging. And this is important too, because I feel this happens when twin flames are apart, especially. Like you'll notice when you're together, you're very wrapped up in each other, and maybe this stuff isn't affecting you so much, and that's because you're in the higher frequencies of union and you're more protected from this stuff. When you're in separation, you're more open to this kind of stuff. I'll say vulnerable to this kind of stuff, because obviously when you're by yourself, especially, I notice it's divine feminine and masculine too. So when you have these other romantic love interests, these are the karmics, and they are here to throw you off your path. And sometimes some people, it doesn't matter genders, will fall into that. Like they like the attention, because what happens is that when you're in a separation, it can leave you very lonely, and you're craving friendship or whatever. These people usually will come through the guise of friends, right? Guys of friends, but they're not. They're literal karmics here to prevent you from coming into union, because if you're giving your attention, love, and focus to other people, or your time, you're being distracted. This is stuff that you should be doing with your twin flame, right? Engaging in this stuff. So for the divine feminine, you're doing a huge cleanup of your life, and I would recommend that if there are, you'll know, people that want to date you or love interest, get them away from you during this time if you're on the twin flame journey, because this can throw off your union. Now, this isn't just happening for the feminine, it's happening on both sides and things like that. Okay, so karmic clearing coming up, of clearing divine feminine, anything in the way of this union on your side. Make sure that you're ready and that you're doing that deeper inner work to make sure, because it's the 2 parts, feminine and masculine. Make sure on the feminine side that you are clear and that you're good for union. Sometimes you're gonna have to spend a lot more time with yourself, which is okay. You're diving deep into the healing if you are in these spaces. Just depends on where you're at in the process. I knew you were right and couldn't admit it to myself or to you. Your twin flame can see through you to your core in many ways. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things. Now I do. There's such a strong spiritual, higher, and energetic connection. This is a divine connection with this person. You're feeling their energy. And if they're always on your mind, they're probably thinking about you all the time too. And this is why, because oftentimes, you'll find with twin flame connections that you'll be thinking about this person all the time. You'll be feeling them, maybe connecting with them. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. There's been a lot of painful things that have been brought up or said. Oftentimes you're very different anyways. It's like things like that too. Needing to heal and release. I've committed to someone else because you don't challenge me. This isn't for everyone, but if you are in I call these third-party karmic situations. This is just karmic interference, a nice word for that. I see a lot of people like that too, and it's okay, because some people, when you meet your twin flame, you're married, you're in another relationship, you don't see the person coming. The universe truly does bring them in divine timing to help motivate you to do the inner work. This isn't for everyone, but if you are in an existing connection, I know, right? Karmic attachment, and you're no longer in love with this person, usually your twin flame will come in at that point. And this is to help you to clear that karmic attachment, because you might be having issues doing it on your own. If you have any karmics in your field, you'll notice your twin flame generally backs away or gets away from you. This could just be talking to other karmics. It could be dating someone. It could be living with someone, married to someone. You'll notice that your twin flame will go away and disappear, because these are energies in your field with other people in your field. And you'll notice, look, and for whatever reason, I have noticed that it tends to repel your twin flame. So when you're getting on good with karmics or hanging out with karmics, your twin flame won't be around, and you'll notice that too. So the more that you clear any type of pre-existing karmic relationships, karmic situations in your life, karmic obstacles, blocks, people, and situations, it will help you to really open up to your twin flame and to union. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you linger and I can't control them. You might have been trying to move on, either one of you or both sides of you, and find that you can't. You're always brought back to this connection. And it could be you're getting a lot of signs, synchronicities, messages, direct downloads, missing this person at certain times, right? Oftentimes twin flames are trying to stay busy because you are busy doing other things, but there's those spaces of the day where when you're having downtime or not doing a lot, you think about this person, you wonder what they're doing, where they are they okay? You miss them, you wish they were talking to you, whatever it is too. So there are these spaces, and I don't think the feeling is gonna go away with these connections. That is such a powerful connection that you're missing this person. I really do care, even though I don't show it. So maybe one or both has acted, I want to say cold or like you didn't care, but you very much care about this person too. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. And this is the sabotaging behaviors, patterns, and things that come up within the connection. And it could have been on one or both sides. Sabotaging patterns, divine feminine, especially if it's anxiety, childhood trauma, past relationship issues. This stuff may have come up or be coming up within the connection for healing. We have a powerful alignment right now with Venus and Leo. And it's in Leo, but it's going to switch later on. That's another topic, but it's going to align with Chiron and Aries, which is a theme that we have seen affecting twin flames, especially, we'll say, for the past year or so, right? Well, at least 6 months. But so we've seen it affecting or coming up as a theme. Once again, it's a theme today. This is bringing up past relationship wounds. It could be with your twin flame if this is a source of your hurt, or it could be older relationships that your twin flame will trigger you to think about your other relationships that you had in the past, and it might bring a lot of that up. Or it could be inner child stuff that you need to deal with on some level. So those are the themes that Chiron deals with. These are not wounds that heal overnight. These are wounds that we are healing across the course of many lifetimes. It's very beneficial to see where your own Chiron lies. I know me and my twin flame have it in the same sign. So there's a lot of synchronicity and similarity in our lessons and what we're here to heal in this lifetime. And when you share a Chiron sign, this can be a very healing connection, but it also could hurt you in a lot of ways. And we know that twin flame is like that. It triggers the old wounds to be dealt with. And then sometimes separation usually happens so that you can deal with your own baggage on your side, because those painful wounds have been triggered by your twin flame specifically, but you're meant to heal them and come into a union like healed and at a better, higher frequency state too. So we have a lot of Chiron energy coming around right now, a Chiron alignment. And I think it's really good anyways. It might be bringing up things to the surface, especially with the combination of Lionsgate energies. And then Specifically, we also have, we'll say that the Pleiadian conjunction, which is like bringing a healing balm to the energies. A lot of DNA activation is happening in healing, and our DNA comes from our family line specifically, generally. So a lot of family line healing is coming up, but there's a lot of Pleiadian energies that are helping with that. You're worth more to me than I let on. You might realize just how important this person was in your life or is in your life with this connection, and how it's probably more important than anything love should be, right? We're realizing that. I can't let you go. You've been unable to let go of this person. Sometimes some of you guys try when you're in ego, like F you, find, or W, and then you'll find on a soul level, you can't let go of this person, or you're not meant to. I don't feel like I deserve you. I need to tell you the truth. When I come back to you, it's forever. This is your forever person. You're meant to come into those beautiful, I always say like the Notebook, right? These beautiful relationships, like grow old together, whatever it is, go back to your home planets together. I came to Earth just to be with you. Twin flames are star seeds. You guys came here to do ascension, and you came here to do union too. That energy is very, very powerful for healing the planet. You're meant to be doing missions of service together, working together, and you're going to notice you have gifts that go hand in hand that are amazing. Your twin flame is probably going to be able to switch things on for you when it comes to, obviously, love, but business, your mission, your soul purpose, your life path, we'll say your spiritual path. Our story is not even close to being finished. You might feel like it's kind of left open and you're in between. Like you can't go, I said you can't go back yesterday, but you can't move forward until you shift into union. So you might sense that or feel that. You need to heal and open up your heart chakra for this connection. Open up your heart chakra. This is the chakra in which twin flames connect, but also telepathically communicate. So make sure you're opening your heart. That's what these Lionsgate energies are amazing for. We're in Leo season. Leo does deal with ego and our core identity, but it also deals with our purpose and how we can shine. So it's meant to help us get into that heart space where they're getting more playful. I love the lion symbolism, as me and my twin flame both have very strong connections with the Lyrans from past lives, right? Lyran starseeds, among other places, right? And so very much resonate with the energies of the Lionsgate porthole. If you are a starseed or a twin flame, you'll be feeling these energies a little bit extra, and they can very much help you with your spiritual awakening and with your healing journey. You want to be tapping into them. You don't want to just be kind of chilling out. You want to be using them, right? We want to use them for healing and manifesting. The Lionsgate porthole is a chance for us to manifest our desires or our dreams, but we also want to be using them for doing the healing work. That's why I have tons of stuff up for today for the today's Pleiadian day, and the next 2 days, right? So the next 3 days, we'll say Pleiadian energies, Pleiadian day today, right? But also we're in the Lionsgate energy, so I have a lot of stuff on my website for the Lionsgate. Make sure you guys are doing some type of activation work. It'll help you a ton. Have faith in the universe. This is bigger than both of us at the moment, and you'll know this is bigger than both of you when you surrender it to the universe. You don't have to know how, when, what's going on. You start to have more faith, trust in the process that you either are going to come together with this person usually, or back together with this person, because you might do many cycles with this person before you shift into full union. I feel there's a lot being worked out on both sides so that you can be better people, and like this is the real deal with it. I didn't feel good enough for you and know that I had more work to do. So Divine Feminine might have had some insecurities or attachment wounds when it comes to from past relationships specifically. You'd been through a lot of toxic connections probably, and maybe even codependent dynamics. And so you're having to heal certain things, underlying anxieties that this connection may have brought to the surface. You're doing that though, and it's helping you. You need to raise your frequency to come back together. Work on your energy. If you're stuck in separation, your frequency is not high enough for this. And remember, your twin flame is a mirror. I know they're showing you your own issues that you might not understand. This is a hard one too. Make sure you're raising your frequency. This is the home card base chakra. I love it. Well, my house isn't quite this color, but it's yellow, right? The dream house. All right, this is the dream house. So many twin flames I think I've had like 2 within the past few weeks tell me about connecting with their twin flame when they go into meditation or spiritual states, or even dreams they may have in the astral, in the house. They'll see the house of their future. And I feel this is like real stuff to keep you on course. And so they will go to a place, we'll say, through meditation. Oftentimes you're going to the same house. Like if you get deep into the meditation work, you'll go meet in the astrals and you'll meet your twin flame in this home. And I do feel this is meant to be built here in the physical, because this is what we're meant to do, is to bring this spiritual manifestation down into the physical, where you're meant to get that dream home with your twin flame. You'll notice that sometimes some of you guys haven't actually, I know not for everyone, but for the ones it's for, haven't actually bought a house, but you'll get that after meeting your twin flame. You'll be worked towards that, and it's kind of funny. So you might have had other relationships and you didn't do that with these people, but you've met your twin flame, and this might motivate you, or finally you're being divinely guided or given a home that you're meant to be living in together, obviously. And this is the reason why, because this is your person. So oftentimes, I know, we can see twin flames might be moving, getting out of old timelines, upgrading, buying homes, moving in together, obviously, and working towards that. So we have that kind of base chakra card of home. Where is home to us? We're going to find wherever our twin flame is home to us anyway. All right, we've had to heal a lot of ego issues coming up. This is like the ego does not like the process. It starts to spin. It starts to push the person away. It starts to even fight the process. Someone told me the other day they thought their twin flame was kind of, and this is fighting with them or something. And this can happen. This is the ego and having to really heal and work on yourself. Okay, there's a strong feelings with this person. You already know it. Like, you feel very intense attraction to this person. You want to be with them. Maybe you've already fallen in love with them, or you are falling in love with this person. Maybe you'll fall in love with them many times. There's strong emotional connection and an emotional bond with this person. This is what we want in love too. Strong feelings towards this person too. So there's such a strong attraction. For those in separation, you're going to come into reunion. It's only a matter of time, right? And you're almost there. For those in union, this is like starting over, and this is like staying in that love bubble phase. So I see a lot of people where they were in the love bubble, and then maybe they didn't separate, but they had stuff come up and get in the way of that, and now they're back in the love bubble. Like, right? Oh my God, this is how it goes. You start out in the love bubble and it feels all perfect and amazing, and then the problems come up, but you're meant to work through that and get back in that love bubble, which is like this higher state. And it just happens when you're naturally just with this person hanging out a little bit, right? So when you guys are connecting in these spaces and hanging out with your twin flame, love bubble vibes, right? If all the outside stuff isn't getting in the way too. This is a childlike connection, bringing major new beginning vibes in your life. Okay, third eye connection. You're meant to be working on your third eye right now. This will help you to connect and tap into higher awareness. Work on your sacral chakra. This could mean, and this is something like cleansing yourself and healing yourself. Some of you guys might be healing your sacral. For not everyone, obviously, because some people this isn't going to align, but for those that it does, some of you guys might be being prepped to have children one day and healing your sacral. This is why you might be doing all of this healing work, or guided to do it, so that you can heal yourself first. For some of you guys, maybe not, right? But anyways, okay, so for some of you guys, this is just for everyone and everyone else, healing your sacral and healing your finances and letting go of debris that you've picked up from past relationships. And oftentimes twin flames go through an intense purification process. I saw it was described as a 2-year process, oh my God, of purging and healing. Oh my God, okay. And I've seen it and I'm like, wow, that makes sense. It depends. There's no time stamp on any of this stuff within this spiritual. All just is determined on what you have to heal, of what is going to come up. We'll say come up. So when you do really dive deep into this healing, your twin flame, and you are going through an intense spiritual purification process, that's what ascension brings us through too. So it's no different than the actual ascension process that twin flames are going through, only it speeds it up and accelerates it when you're doing it with your twin flame. So you're healing your sacral chakra, which is opening you up to more abundance. Now, be careful. There's a lot of connections, and I was having some lessons with this, that are here to throw you off your path and can really mess you up financially. I know, right? And energetically, the same ones. Just be careful of that, of your connections, and things like that, Divine Feminine. Make sure that you are really healing your sacral chakra. You're going to notice you start to really, really flow and do good when you focus on yourself. Oftentimes, within the twin flame dynamic, the Divine Masculine, if they do pull back, it is so that you can focus on yourself and start to really flow, heal your other areas of your life, your finances, focus on other areas like yourself, your job, your healing. Right, this person has lit a fire in your soul and a passion has ignited, and it's like your heart has awakened after a very long time. I know, the fire of your heart. So this person has stirred your heart chakra awake in a way that you've never felt with anyone before. Like, they've super awakened your heart chakra. Watch out, everything isn't as it seems, as we've been talking about a little bit in the Matrix. Watch out for that energy around this union. There's a lot of evil eye energy. I'll just describe it like that, or negative intentions of outside people trying to throw off this union. We already talked about that. You should be celebrating. Okay, stay in that energy of light of hope. Hope gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. Stay trusting in the spiritual. Miracles out of mistakes. Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. It's how we learn, and we learn not to do certain things too. So this is, I always say, turning your lemons into lemonade. Okay, celebration. Your spirit needs to play and to have fun. Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel guides your creativity. Time to tap into all of this energy flying around for the Lion's Gate. It is here to upgrade us, up-level us, and help us to get more creative. Okay, so we have the Magician in reverse. Your manifesting might not be doing so good. Oh my God, and I'm not picking. But usually it's supposed to be straight up. There might be a block here with things, and this is like, you might feel like you've missed opportunities, you have self-doubt, you're not trusting in your spiritual powers or abilities, not having mental clarity, and lack of spiritual connection. There might be something blocking your manifestation, especially if this is manifesting union. We have to manifest union here in the physical. Oftentimes the biggest blocks that I encounter, because you are manifesting all of this, are old programs, blocks, and things on an energetic level. Why I have so many twin flame clearings on my website. I tell you to do more of those clearings. They're going to help you a lot, because oftentimes most of the blocks are energetic and unconscious that we are encountering. Okay, Four of Pentacles. You're being guided to let go of people, as we've been talking about today, situations or past issues. This is like letting go of control of this situation, but also letting go of people that are not great for you around you, or are not serving you in any way. Okay, and you'll be able to tell. So following your guidance with the people around you, just because, especially if you're in a separation, you have more space right now. You might even be single. It depends on where you're at with this. Make sure that you are not allowing, people that are going to throw off your union near you. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. This is your masculine. I love it because they're on the horse, right? Okay, this person, I already knew I was going to get this card this morning. I want to say this is the Village Idiot card. All right, your masculine might be entertaining the village idiots and getting attention from others. Usually this is someone who wants to be in the spotlight and might be focused on fame or fortune and things like that. Okay, so this is your masculine coming through, and it just kind of depends. You might have thought they were riding in on their horse to save you kind of deal, and it didn't go like that, right? I wish they would. You're like, right, we have all this princess programming where we expect the masculine to come in on their white horse and save us, or whatever it is. But usually this is, I know, this person might be really focused on their own stuff, success, and I know, and kind of, we'll say the town, the townspeople. They would be really focused on the townspeople with where they're at. Okay, Justice. You have some type of karmic energies that are clearing in your life, and this is good. This is like you seeing through things, you balancing your karma in this lifetime. That's another one of the biggest obstacles that twin flames face. And so the reason why I say to avoid these karmic partners is that they'll just bring more karma into your life. Oh my God. And so like one bad relationship can bring you like 6 years of karmic cycles to work off. And your twin flame isn't going to do that with you. It's why you get pulled back when things get karmic and you end up in separation. This is not your typical relationship. So the worst thing to do in these spaces is to entertain karmics or to create more of that too. Starseeds are very sensitive to karma anyways. So watch out for that too, of not getting roped into things. This could be court stuff. Some of you guys might be married and you're going through divorce, child support. This could be legal matters. Some of you have settlements and you're receiving good karma paid out for some of the pain that you've been through in the past. So if you get a payout, it's a karmic debt being returned to you in some type of way. Now, especially if you have karmic payouts, And this is like money coming to you out of legal settlements in any form. Understand that this is a karmic debt and that you want to get that debt paid out and get away from these people that it's connected to. You're like, or you wouldn't be getting these payouts. So some of you guys have some of this stuff. It does represent legal stuff, but it also could be relationship healing. Okay, last card for feminine. Happy reunion energy. This is my Four of Wands. This is my reunion union card. You already know this is your twin flame, and that if you're doing the healing work, you will, we'll say, stay in union with this person or come into union with this person. I love it because it's 1111 porthole. I was having a conversation last night and I looked down at my phone at the same time and it was like flashing 1111 when I was saying something, right? And things like that. So just know that you might be seeing the number 1111 everywhere. This might have a significant meaning to you and your twin flame together. I always say that was my anniversary with my twin flame on the 1111 porthole. This is when we first came together. But so it might have meaning to your situation, or you just might be seeing it as a spirit message and a spirit guide too. But this is like coming home energy. We keep on talking about your twin flame is home. Twin flame union is that attainment within the higher spiritual to come together with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and to heal distortions that have been keeping both apart. Okay, so we're going to do divine masculine. Now, divine masculine is going to be feeling quite intensely these energies, and the reason why is over the next 3 days, starting today, we have that Pleiadian porthole, and that Pleiadian porthole is also aligned with Mars, which affects the masculine. You're going to receive a lot of upgrades and activations with this energy. It might affect you in different ways, not sure, but you'll be feeling the energies. Hopefully it makes you feel good, but right? It all depends, right? So you're really receiving a lot of, we'll say, activations right now and feeling the energies over the next couple of days too, added to the Lionsgate porthole energies. So we'll say the masculine's receiving a lot of activations right now. Okay, so we're going to do a reading for the masculine. Almost dropped them. Okay. Grabbing more cards. All right, let's see. All right, big clearing. You guys are noticing, and I'll give this, I don't want to give the same speech, but this is something coming up that there's karmics, love interests on masculine side. Both of you are getting quite annoyed if people are throwing themselves at you, hitting on you, wanting to hang out with you, crossing boundaries of, you know, getting a little too friendly with you. You're actually getting annoyed because you don't want anyone other than your divine feminine. And deep down, you guys both know that. Since you've met, it's changed something in both of you. Okay, so divine masculine, what's going on with you? And divine feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. You were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. So some of you guys might be with karmics. It's a big theme coming up, and that's to heal and balance something. And just kind of depends too, but you guys might just be from very different worlds. Masculine might be very comfortable in their world or spending time with people from their world, and you'll notice your divine feminine has probably got a very different reality. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. You might be, if you're in a separation, wondering where your divine feminine is. If they're dating someone, if they're hanging out, spending time with people, it might be on your mind. Like, you know, sometimes this is what gets you guys out of the separation, because sometimes separation is caused by attachments, I know, getting triggered, and it causes separation. And this is a powerful motivator when you know that you have to act, or you might lose this person. Sometimes that's a powerful motivator on the masculine side. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So you might be considering reaching out to this person. Just kind of depends. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. The masculine is feeling every second of this on their side too. I let my ego get in the way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. It's easier being with someone from my world. So as we said that one, I'm going to give you another card then too, right? All right, so you know that too. So this is like you guys might be hanging out with people from your reality or your world or even your hometown. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? So there's a lot of thinking about reaching out to the divine feminine. This could be text message, phone call, whatever. You might know that you're supposed to, and it might be fear blocking that. I'm on my way to you. Some of you guys are going to have physical encounters. You're going to be running into your twin flame. They might show up at your door, right? They might be calling you, and this could be the universe making sure you're at the same place at the same time and you bump into each other, especially if you're in separation and acting as strangers. We know you're not strangers, and that you have many encounters across many lifetimes of meeting this person. There may be a divine meeting in motion, and it just depends on how this will manifest too. It could be, coming back into your twin flame, reaching out to them, bumping into them. I regret what I did to you. Divine Masculine has a lot of regret too about how things went. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you too. So people could have, I said this yesterday, I'm not going to go too into it. People might have been in the masculine's ear about Divine Feminine. I make a joke to someone. I said, hey, listen, my family does not like my twin flame, and I know theirs doesn't like me, and I'm fine with that too. They love the karmics though, right? Look at them, funny. All right, yeah, I know. Okay, because your family is karmic, and they'll try to keep you with the karmics, or try to rule your life, or tell you what to do, tell you how to live your life, and we all know how that goes. So starseeds are the ultimate system busters and break away from this stuff and have to kind of follow your own path too. And jokes aside, you might run into things like that too, where you're noticing that too, that you have karmic connections, that they don't like your flame, but usually they never met them, right? And they're just after keeping you stuck, whoever's doing that too. So you might notice these elements around twin flame specifically. I want to kiss you. Divine Masculine is fantasizing about you, making out with you. The distance between us kills me. If there's distance or separation, it is killing this person too. Okay. This separation is because you started to treat me like a karmic partner. This is what can happen too. Wounds of the past can creep up in these relationships. Since you guys have bad relationships, it can bring fear into the equation. Feminine might have been treating masculine like a karmic. Believe in miracles. Things can shift anytime. My soul wants to merge with yours. I need to do some soul searching on my own. Outside energies and circumstances got in the way. There might be things masculine needs to take care of to come into this union. They might be working through certain things and know that. Our destinies are intertwined. It's the infinity, and this is the sign of the lion's gate. I know, right? The strength, the lion, the infinity, and you're going to notice that on many cards and things like that, or symbols, and it is the 8-8, right? And but it is, your souls are constantly intertwined. The places you will meet and come together, or even apart. You have made me believe in love again. You have stirred so many feelings awake for this person. All right, there is a surrender. They need to let go of their ego and to release that. Okay, this is signs and synchronicities. This is pay attention to the coincidences, hints, and messages to the universe. This isn't for everyone, but they might be hooking up with someone else on Divine Masculine side. This could be like casual relationship or a fling. I know with a karmic. And it just kind of depends. So they might be spending time with a karmic, dating them, hanging out with them a lot, or even fucking them. I know I say it, right? And things like that. Just depends, not for everyone too, but it could be why separation is dragging out. If so, if they're giving their attention and focus to someone else, trying to date or trying to keep their options open. All right, there is a relationship here, and you know it, that you guys, if you're in a relationship now, bringing healing to that relationship, or if you're in a separation, you will come into a relationship. So Divine Masculine, work on healing your wounds and just mending your heart and healing yourself. There might be some type of separation or distance. You might even live far apart, and there might be travel required to come together. We always talk about that with this separation. Divine Masculine is being guided to heal your love life and your relationships. Make sure you're grounding your energy. Strong energy coming in. I love this. Stepping into your power. It's my lion card too. Okay, this is the lion energy, right? Okay, stepping into your power too. This is important, and really tapping into these Lyran energies. This is abundance coming to you, especially as you're connecting with your Divine Feminine. They're bringing a lot of abundance into your life. Connect with your intuition right now. Some of you guys are overriding it out of fear for the ego. Make sure you're listening and following your intuition. Archangel Chamiel. Time to embrace healthy relationships. You're doing a lot of relationship healing. We all are on the planet Earth during this time like never before. Healing your love life will help to elevate your frequency. We have a surprise on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise with your DF on the card too. Okay, Archangel Michael. Michael provides protection and strength. Connect with Archangel Michael right now. This will help you to give you strength, whether you're needing to cut your cords, clear things from your field, or just connect with the archangels for overall healing. You might have a strong connection with Archangel Michael, Divine Masculine. Faith and values, and I love the word faith because this is Archangel Michael's counterpart, faith, Archangel Faith. So faith and values. Your values are guiding principles. Use them to choose the way you want to live your life. It's important that you're sticking to your values. You've done so much spiritual work to find yourself and to up-level your life. Your divine feminine is going to match your values, lifestyle, and how you're living your life, like your standards. All right, so we have the world. This is, once again, you might be guided to travel, but this is also ending of a cycle. You have worked very hard to clear some type of karmic cycle that you've been stuck in. This could be connected with your family line, karmics that you're dating, married to, or even obstacles and blocks in the way. The universe is clearing these things for you now and opening up travel for you. And I know this could indicate distance between you and your twin flame if you're living apart. I've seen so many beautiful twin flame stories lately where they were kept apart in other countries and places like that, coming together and meeting, and, you know, very exciting stuff too. So these obstacles are being cleared in the way. And that's the thing, we have the Three of Wands, and this is another, look, travel, moving abroad. Some of you guys might be considering relocating to another place. I've seen another twin flame couple like ready to move. Divine Masculine, this is your reading, so you might be thinking about moving, upgrading your place, getting a new place, buying a house, or even moving abroad or to another country, especially if your twin flame, Divine Feminine, is foreign and lives in another country. This could just be another state or another area. You might be moving closer. You've been putting in a lot of hard work to manifest this. You might have made plans with this person to travel, like before coming into reality in this earth, right? You guys made travel plans to be together, to do certain things, and when you were in that love bubble, you got a plan with each other. Maybe it didn't happen yet, but you might know that you had a plan to be with them, to live with them, or to travel with them. We have the Queen of Swords, and this is like, for you too, you need to get rid of the low vibrational people in connection, especially if they're reflecting addictions and habits of your past. So like, say you used to drink and you have people drinking around you. And this is just one example, or they're just reflecting things that you're working on. They're gonna drag you back. So if there's something that you've already healed and you're hanging out with people that haven't healed that stuff, it's gonna encourage you to go into these lower patterns. So I know it's like letting go of pain from the past. You've had to heal a lot from this connection and a lot of pain from the past. And so this is the Hermit. We'll get to that in a minute. It might put you in the Hermit as you're having to isolate and keep away from certain energies. Okay, so we have the Empress, and both of these cards are your Divine Feminine, Empress and High Priestess. Very positive messages. This is someone, and this is how you see this person, but they're coming through in your reading. They're very abundant. They might have done a lot of healing work to get into that flow. They're very feminine, your Divine Feminine. They might really embody that Divine Feminine energy too. Like, they're probably extra feminine. And this is like, they're probably very beautiful, sensual. This could be motherhood and pregnancy. They might already be a mother and have children, or this might be someone you want to, as they say, plow your seeds with or sow your seeds with, because this might be something that you want, Divine Masculine. Maybe some of you guys already have children and you might think this person is a good mother, or you might want to have children and this is someone you've thought about having children with, but this is more of just the type of energy. And so this person is very intuitive and emotionally attuned, and attuned to your emotions and feelings too. They can really read your feelings. And we have the High Priestess energy. You know that this is your twin flame connection, and you have a very spiritual connection with this person. You know it's very special with this person. And so this is like also trusting your intuition about the connection. And I love this because the High Priestess is always like the middle of the pillars, which represent the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. It's about finding balance and a middle ground between both, so you guys can come into balance. This is where we open up the universe, source, and the divine through these divine unions too, and these divine connections. So this is someone that's very sensual. You're probably very attracted to them, and yes, I mean in a sexual way too. There's that energy's on fire with twin flames. We know that too. But this is also someone very spiritual too, so they embody all of that. It's not like these lower connections, right, at all. It's a very spiritual connection. So you're getting a lot of psychic dreams, insights, and downloads about this connection and about this person, where you're really tapping into them and getting a lot of downloads. But you might be in this Hermit energy. And this is like time alone to think about things, to get in order, to get balanced. You're doing a lot of self-reflection. Pay attention to your inner guidance. And this is like kind of taking a break from your daily, the matrix life all day, right? Getting out of those loops and spending time working on yourself and working on your spiritual awakening. You're probably improving yourself. You're learning spiritually. You're really like fine-tuning yourself too. But also this can indicate separation energy for the masculine. Not everyone's in that, but some are. And this is like needing to shift into your own feminine energy and to connect with your divine feminine, because it might be a piece that you're missing in your life, right? In your love life specifically too, and needing to heal something with your divine feminine. Okay, I'm going on that note anyways, but I'm going to be around doing a tons of healings and activations today. Just book them on my website if you do need me. Have a beautiful day.